Yo, what's up? It's ZD or Zach or whatever. I'm doing a live stream right now, but that's mostly just because I don't I don't feel like sitting down and putting a video together right now because I'm very busy working on other shit. So, I'm 21 now, officially. Finally a proper adult. I can get tried for all the good shit. I can drink properly. All that all that good jazz, you know? I just thought this might be a, you know, good way to catalog some stuff. By the way, should put a disclaimer here. Today is not my birthday. My birthday was August 28th. Typically, I put out a video on my birthday. Might have been a little fucked up uh this year for obvious reasons. I'm rocking that quarantine haircut, all that good shit. Got this fucking shirtless thing on. So, what is this? Why why am I filming right now? I guess I guess the big reason I'm filming right now is cuz I wanted to just I don't know, put out there just what I want to put out there just what my life has been like this last year or so. Because I haven't made pretty much anything this year publicly on this channel aside from a few things. So, I feel like I mean hell, the one thing I did make I had to private because I used some music I didn't know I couldn't. And I just haven't had the same drive for YouTube as of late. I've been working on a lot of bigger things, bigger projects. So, YouTube has kind of been the side thing, but it's been the way I kind of catalog my life for a long time since 2012 easily. So, I guess this is this is this is a good thing to put out there. So, let's start from the beginning. At the beginning of this year, um I I went on a massive traveling road trip with the comedian Steve Hofstetter. Um he had me listed down as a video coordinator, but to be very, very clear, I did way more than just coordinate footage. I I was working audio, I was editing, I was transferring files, I was transferring footage, I was rendering multiple things of footage at once. I was taking pictures, I was editing the pictures, and of course, I was inevitably setting up and filming all of his locations for a good week, going across LA and several different cities in Arizona. Um, in the end, after a week, uh, we split off from that, and he went to just going and getting um, another comedian. So 3 comedians now instead of 2 comedians and someone to work the cameras. But it was a fun experience overall. Um, I had a full 24-hour day, which was an experience to say the least. But overall, I've done traveling work before, and yeah. Um, But no, it was good, and it got me a lot of experience and a lot of necessary resume building to go on further. So, flash forward a little bit into that, and I have now been building an album, a rap album, since at least 2019. And now, as of right now, there are only 3 songs left that need to be finished, and then I can release it. Um, and that is something that I'm incredibly happy about. I've had so many very talented individuals working on this with me. And I gotta give it to my main producer, my boy Real. He's he's fucking amazing. He's awesome. The work that he can produce is just fucking incredible. And most of the shit on my album is going to be produced by him. Um, I love him. He's amazing. And a fantastic producer. um, Now we go into the real corporate side of things. Uh, my best friend Lewis, the man who sponsored the trip that Mason and I did back in 2018 to work with Black Griffin and Michelle Krieber, he got me a job, a proper job, and it's going to have me moving within the next year. I am going to be an audio technician working at SeaWorld, which means I'm going to be moving down to Florida, and I'm going to be living with 5 other people. Um, Lewis, obviously included, and my boy Corey, who's basically like my brother at this point, so, you know. Um, and that's a really weird experience because, as all of you know, still live here, still live at home, and now I have a upcoming corporate gig where I'm gonna be in Florida, and the hope is to then go from SeaWorld to Disney, and I already know Disney contacts. Speaking of which, going into that, I was given the opportunity to talk with the amazing Jim Jenkins just a few days ago, actually, before my birthday. If any of you don't know who Jim Jenkins is, you'll probably know the cartoon Doug that ran for, I believe, 15 years. He's the creator of that show. And I got to talk with him, and he gave me so many incredible tips of working as a director and a creator, which leads into the next bit of my life that's happened recently. Um, I got a pitch approved for a show. Well, not the full season as of yet. I was given approval and an income or for a teaser trailer and a 3D animated teaser trailer. I'm not releasing anything yet because we're still in the concept art stage. But I have my own show coming up, and it's something I've wanted to make since high school. It's essentially my legacy that I've wanted to make, and now I have a budget for it, at least a small budget, but a budget, which is really weird. And it you know, it's something. What's up? Um, yeah, and that's something I'm still kind of coming to grips with. Yeah, it feels weird. Moving, well, I mean, overall, overall, as far as my career goes, that has been the big overarching stuff as of late. Um, Now let's go into some more personal shit. Um, how have I been this last year? Um, I've been up and down overall. Obviously, the corporate stuff and the gigs and all that are a massive boost overall. Um, but that doesn't mean it's all been great. There have been a few things this year that have fucked me up. But there have also been quite a few things in this year that have given me amazing things of joy. I guess starting from from the top, my former idol uh finally started talking to me properly. Um Adam Dahlberg's Sky is Minecraft. Uh I was even in charge of some business stuff with him for a bit, but he turned out to be a fucking douchebag. But I don't want to go too much into that. So that was kind of a high point and a low point at the same time. But I mean, I'm not too broken up about it, to be fair. I have moved on to bigger and better things than working for him. Um, it still feels weird. So talking about it is still kind of. Hmm. I've made incredible friends this year. Um, and built some fucking amazing relationships with people that I I genuinely hope last a lifetime. Um, One of which being with a friend of mine goes by the username. Well, what's up, Fraser? Um, One of which going by the username Nyoko, and she is fucking incredible. Um, and that's all I really want to say about her. She's just fucking she's awesome. She's ah she's helped me so much with my PTSD and anxiety, and I guess harkening back to that, back when I got robbed in 2018, that fucking awful year. Um my PTSD since then has incredibly decreased. Um which which is an amazing relief to me that I can actually just go outside at night and not feel like I'm gonna get shot. Um, on top of that, I'm learning martial arts, so that helps. I had to fight a guy this year, not long ago, last month actually. Some motherfucker on my circle, high off his mind on something, tattered shirt and all that shit, was just walking around my circle while I was out there. Fucking came up behind me, tried to take a swing, and I was able to duck under it just in time and then fucking nail him in the chest. Thankfully he walked off. But yeah, that was an experience. Yeah, I guess going on top of that, my that friend that got me the job at SeaWorld, Lewis, he's also teaching me martial arts and how to use weapons, and I guess going to the last biggest revelation in my life as of late. Um, I've become an incredibly spiritual person. Um, I've started following the ideals of Taoism, and So much makes sense to me now, I guess. I I've taken great comfort in the spiritual ideas of Taoism and oh, excuse me. And I like to think become a better person because of it. The point being of this entire video, this entire live stream, this entire whatever you want to call it, I haven't documented this year like I have other years. If you go back on my timeline, you will find clear, concise dates and times of when things happened in my life. And you can essentially just watch me as a person growing. And this year, you haven't been able to do that because I haven't done anything on YouTube this year. I haven't publicly done much of anything. But I'm trying to change that ever so slightly so that I can go back 10 years time to see, you know, what was happening now, you know? And I think that's a valuable thing my channel has been able to do for me, to just be able to go back and hear me aging, growing up and becoming an adult, going through my entire teenage years up into finally getting my first bottle of Jack Daniels, you know? I can't even look at this right now because of how bad that night got. Ugh, still makes me queasy thinking about it. The point being that I'm hoping to make more stuff in the future. I just don't know if it's going to be here. I don't know if it's going to be on this channel. This channel is essentially a way for me to document my life at this point. It's not so much something that I put my best work into. My best work goes into my career, the stuff that I actually want to do in life and make money off of. I've learned so much this last 2 years. I don't even think YouTube is a viable thing anymore. I think it's a fun side project that actual professionals should use to build a semi-platform for their bigger projects. I think in a much bigger picture now. And on one hand, I'm so happy that I do because clearly that means I'm growing, but on the other hand, it means I just have another step to go. But I don't know. Maybe that's just life in general. There's always going to be another step. I mean, if there wasn't, life would be boring, I guess. Yeah, there wasn't really any big overarching thing I wanted to get across here. I needed to voice my thoughts. I needed to bring something to the table. I needed something new on this channel, you know? Especially with all the stuff going on out there. And I think that's the big thing that confuses a few people who have in the past actively followed my shit. People have watched this and been like, I'm sure some of you at the very least have thought, wait a minute, it's quarantine. Why isn't he doing anything? It's perfect to have a time, but that's just, it's not the same thing I want to do anymore. Don't get me wrong, there are a few videos that I am making large scale that I'm going to put on here, hopefully within the coming months, one of which I was actually paid to make in food. So stuff is coming. I just don't know when. Because right now I'm focused on forwarding my reputation and not so much a YouTube channel anymore. I don't know. Life has been very weird. But I'm trying to make the best of it, I guess. I'm just rambling at this point. But having been watching the numbers, at least one or two of you seem to be interested in the rambling. I don't know who's watching right now, but whoever you are, top man or woman, who fucking knows? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, my album, Undefined, will be coming sometime either late this year or early next year. My show, probably coming next year, at least the trailer. Oh, you made the Messiah meme. Cool. Nice to see you again, man. Yeah. By the way, since I know it's you, just giving a general warning here. Adam's a dick. But moving on from that. Yeah, I don't know. Life's been fucking crazy. I've been on a very spiritual journey to kind of sum things up. And I can't wait to see what the future brings. That's the big thing for me, I guess. All I know is that the minute that this COVID shit goes away, my life is going to improve tenfold. And I'm fucking counting on that. Anyways, I need a haircut, and I think it's about time I end this video because it's going on and on at this point. So, to you, the man who's currently watching this, thank you for listening, and to all of you who, oh. Yeah, that's funny, ain't it? Yeah, to all of you who come in and watch this after I put it out there'll probably be a video after this that I actually did put some work into and edit it and kind of make a montage of my life, I guess. But who knows? Who knows? Well, anyways, I'll see y'all later. And the content that comes out in the near future, it's gonna be different, to say the least. Peace.